My name is Franziska Pohlmann.
And my name is Zeina Azouqah, and we're here to walk you through our demo for Symphonic Strings. You heard a bit of the track, and we're gonna play the whole of it at the end, but first we'd like to show you a couple of features of this library that really struck us. First of all, in general, I have to say that it was very enjoyable to compose with this library because it just has a high playability. Like, you really feel like you're engaging with your MIDI controller as an instrument and you're actually playing and performing while composing. So it's not just inputting notes, you have a lot of expressive control as you're playing. So the first thing we want to talk about is the amazing long transitions of sustained legato notes. For example, here in the violas. And the second thing we want to mention is how you can be in the same patch playing those long, drawn-out legato passages for lyrical melodies, as well as faster, more agile passages, like, for example, in these celli runs. Bouncing off that idea about staying in the same patch but being more flexible and streamlining your workflow, there's another cool feature. For example, in the trills, you can assign one of the faders on your MIDI controller to go between whole tone and halftone trills, where sometimes in libraries those two are on different patches. So we found it cool that you can stay within the same patch and be able to do more stuff. For example, here in these violin trills. And the other thing that's fantastic about this library is that the sections that are sampled are made up of many players. So, for example, here you have 8 double basses, which just contributes to a more lush and rich sound. And the other thing that we discovered is that when you're playing repeated intervals, for each repeated instance of that interval, there's like 3 different variations of it, so it's sampled 3 times. And that means that the playing just sounds more human and offers more variety. So we actually ended up not using that feature, but it was a cool thing to discover. And one thing we did do to make the track more realistic and human is that we played with the tempo track to kind of give it more gravity and certain pregnant pauses and, slow it down here and there and then go back to the original tempo. And then we added some or metal percussion from the sound packs, as well as dagu, Chinese drums, just to give it that oomph. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Zeina, and on behalf of my colleague Franziska and Track 15 Female Composers Collective, hope you enjoy this track.